Hello and welcome to another Stronghold Crusader match. Today we're playing a invasion map, or a siege map in this case, but they both sit in the same category on Stronghold Heaven, or Heaven Games, depending on what you want to call it. I'm just going to call it Stronghold Heaven from now on. So this one is created by Warlord Designs, and it is called Krak de Chevaliers. Excuse my pronunciation. So which is a real castle sitting in near Tripoli, and it was one of the most important castles in the one of the most important castles in the Crusades, being a fortress of the Count of the Knights Hospitaller, being one of their main fortresses, I believe. It was never actually conquered, which is a pretty amazing thing to say of a castle. It was conquered, yes, but it was not conquered by force after the latest updates. So the Saladin showed up to attack it and decided, too risky, I'm not going to do it. So he turned around and went home, which kind of gives you an idea of just how hard it was to take over. Now I've got a bit of salt on this particular map, to be honest, because this is actually not the first time I've played it. The first time I played it, I won, and I did really well. Unfortunately, no, don't you dare do too much damage. Unfortunately, I clicked stream instead of record, and Twitch wasn't set up to automatically automatically record my streams. So, unfortunately, I was forced to re-record it. So I won that one, and I was quite proud of that. And I did it quite a bit. I had 100 of these swordsmen left over once I finished. But excuse me. But when I tried to do it again, I failed miserably. Not once, not twice, 3 times. Now some of that wasn't my fault, but some of it was. So I'm not going to try and make excuses for that. I will explain to you some of the problems with the map that caused me to fail. The times that it wasn't my fault, just so that you understand if you try to do it yourself. Which I strongly recommend. It is a great fun map to play. So what am I doing? I'll just make sure everything's working right. Yeah, so the first time as I say, I won. Second time I tried to come through this path here with the ramps. Unfortunately, if I scroll this around, I'm not sure if you can see it. Well, you can see there's a slight ramp if I kind of minimize everything there. Just going to quickly bring these guys forward a bit. It's kind of like this here. It's just their custom steps. Fortunately, the way those are made causes there to be a cliff there once you take out that bit of wall there, and which means that I got through with my rams, and then my rams were destroyed by these guys, and I couldn't actually get through to actually take advantage of that, which was rather frustrating to get so close, and yet it would be the map that actually stopped me from doing any better. I mean, I'm happy to take full responsibility when I screw up, like I did do in other attempts. The second attempt, I forgot that there's some pitch along here and pitch in here, and that killed all my engineers, and you kind of need your engineers to get through. Where are those guys sending their arrows? send them a bit, move them across a bit to take out these guys. And then the third attempt, didn't last very long, to be honest. I on that initial wave where everyone was pushing their way through, they got through here and killed about half of my engineers there right at the start, which I was understandably annoyed by. Alright, let's see. I really want to kill these guys off. So that's going to work. And then I'd really like to get rid of these guys. So those are the guys that are going to be lighting the pitch. So let's just focus on that. Perfect. Perfect. So we're going to bring these guys up here just to get them out of the way. And then we'll just let those guys die for a moment there. I'm going to grab everyone, but not those guys. I'm going to pull them there. That should be far enough that no one's going to be in range, but close enough that they can probably send their own arrows in there just to speed that bit up. So while we wait for those guys just to die, where am I looking here? I'm going to show you some of the eye candy of this map, which is quite detailed. So I mean, you've got a bunch of ruined houses with people hiding in them. You've got these walls which just look cool. The tower's made out of walls, and you've got little hamlets, towns with farmhouses going around here with lots of wheat and hops. And again, you got your soldiers sitting outside of houses ready to go at you the moment you show up, which is kind of cool. You got, as I said, the custom stairs, which do look cool, even if they are a bit annoying to play. Yeah, so initially, from a historical point of view, this castle was originally built in 1031, I believe, for the Emir of Aleppo, and I believe it was just this in a keep area that was built in at that point. It was captured by Raymond IV from Toulouse in the First Crusade in 1099, and it was abandoned when they continued their march on Jerusalem. So it was sitting empty for a bit. It was regained by Tancred, Prince of Galilee, in 1110, so it was 11 years later. And Raymond II, Count of Tripoli, gifted it to the Knights Hospitaller in 1144. Sorry, the Hospitallers Order in 1144. And then they went and added this outside set of walls. At least that's how I understand it. And it became the most impressive fortress in the world at the time. Alright, so I'm just going to bring some guys across, and we're going to take out these guys over here. Again, there's pitch coming along here, which I really don't want to run into again. So I'm just going to be very careful what I do about that with this. I really want to kill these guys, particularly that archer that's hiding behind the brazier there. So let's hope that was close enough. Cool. Alright, let's get those guys to focus down that archer who's almost dead. Yes, excellent. Now there's no more places where they can possibly light the pitch. That is good news. So let's focus down some of these crossbows, because the only way into centre keep here is through this gatehouse. So I'm gonna have to come through here. Excellent. This is looking good now. Oops. Damn it. No. Stop. Done. So, little bit. Alright, cool. Alright, so there's lots of guys trying to shoot me down there. What I'm actually going to do is see if I can focus down that guy. Can I hurt him? Not quite, so I'm going to change him to focusing down this guy that's a bit closer. Yeah, not quite, so I'm going to actually... Damn, I lost a shield there, which is not good. So that's 2 engineers down. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to swap over to getting some rams. I'll get a ram.
Shield ready. Exiting siege equipment. Exiting siege equipment. Siege equipment. This device requires skilled engineers.
One more.
Shield ready. Shield
Perfect.
exiting siege
4 of
equipment.
those. Build 1 ram.
Constructing siege equipment.
And I can use that to break through this wall here. So eventually I'm going to have to come through this path here. So there's going to be cliffs where these walls are here as well. And there's going to be cliffs all along here. Which is historically accurate. This castle was built on top of a cliff. Which is perfectly fine by me. I don't mind annoyances for historical accuracy. But hopefully we do much better this time. I'm going to swing that camera around. Because I want to make sure I've got a nice easy path for my guys to come in with. Perfect, that's what I wanted to be seeing. Move in another step. Excellent, so I came in right at the right spot. Perfect, now get out of the way. So I can get through now. Now the next problem is that there's pitch along here. No, there's not. There's pitch in here, which I don't have to worry about. But more importantly, just making sure that that wasn't being attacked. These guys here can be a real nuisance. So what I'm going to do...
This device requires skilled engineers.
Wait, is that someone shooting out or in? Out, because he's shooting that guy. Okay, cool. Alright, let's bring in these guys here. And I'm going to change you guys. It's the new guys. Alright, so we're going to use those guys and come in a lot closer than we usually do. So we're going to use that and focus down these guys with the flames. Those are the most... going to be the most problematic. Excellent. 1 down. 2 to go. Come on, 2 down. 1 to go. Perfect. Oops, that was another one dying by the sounds of it. No. Yes, it was. Alright, but we are killing these guys off slowly but surely, which means I can get maybe might even have my ram survive getting up there. Perfect. Excellent. Oh, there's another. No, there's another guy with a pot there. I need to get rid of him as soon as possible. I really don't want any flames causing issues. Excellent. So, excellent. So if I can get rid of a few more, that should be enough. So let's get rid of that guy. And then we just have these guys here to worry about. So this is going well. This is actually doing a lot better than any other time. I usually don't clear this area, and I'm just running in with my swordsman at this point. Perfect. Which means I've just got these guys here creating issues now. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to grab a bit more than that. That means 12 of those to come and try to kill off those swordsmen there. Alright, what are you guys doing? Alright, I'm going to actually withdraw this because there's too many of those shields that are weak, so I'm going to go find each one of those.
Shield exiting siege equipment. This device requires skilled engineers. Shield exiting siege equipment. Exiting siege equipment. Ready.
Excellent, that's what I wanted to see. Excellent, I might just send you guys up there and see if they're around for now.
Shield ready. Exiting siege shield. Exiting siege. This device requires skilled engineers. Ready. Exiting siege equipment.
Let's quickly grab those these guys here.
Constructing siege equipment. Constructing siege equipment. This device requires skilled engineers, my boy.
Alright, we need that guy gone as well.
Shield exiting siege shield ready. Shield exiting siege equipment.
To build 2 more of those, please.
Constructing siege equipment.
Now those guys are up there. So they managed to get up there. So these guys were probably being problematic for that. So what I'm going to do is, now that I've got a whole lot more of these guys, they're going to control 1, and all those are going to control 2. So I'm going to try come in here and kill off these guys. Actually, I'm going to come over this side to do it.
Shield ready.
One of those shields there, a bit faster than that. Nope.
Shield ready.
Come on, get the shields there. Excellent.
Shield ready.
Excellent, so we can get there and get some more of these archers dying. And it's not actually important to be honest, it's just going to be able to create some more survivors when I do send my final invasion.
Shield ready.
Perfect. This is looking good. Now we're starting to kill these archers up here. So these archers are going to be very problematic when they come through. But to be honest, once I'm through this gatehouse here, I'm home free. To be completely honest with you. And what I'm actually going to do, just because I can do it now, get rid of those guys. Get rid of those guys. And I'm going to have all these guys stand in around here. And I'm actually going to grab all of these guys here to come up here and join them. Alright, those archers are doing work, so I'm actually going to have them wait for those to kill these guys off. I'm doing very well. This time I'm not going to worry too much about it. Kill that guy, please. Alright, so this is going to probably be a little bit of a suicide mission. With all these swords there. But I'm going to do it anyway. Just add extra damage, just for the fun of it. See if I can get better than my last one of 100 guys left surviving. Excellent, it's time to go. 275 guys coming in. I had 100 guys left over last time by the time I got there. But this area was still covered in archers, and same up here. And these horse archers are still doing work as well. So I'm down to 260 now. 258, 254. Come on, you can do it. I can finally get this thing done again. And salt can go away. Come on. 227, that's fine. I think I was on 200 the first time by the time I got to the keep, so I'm doing a little bit better. Oops, you know what, I'm going to pull away from that for the flames. And then go back up. So 197, oh, more flames, get out of there. Nope, you're going to go up anyway. Okay, whatever, let's just go up. You guys in particular. And 130. 130, and I did it, finally. Oh my goodness, that feels so good after the amount of times I've done it. Definitely worth a shot, guys. I'll leave the link to this particular map in the description below. If you like this, leave a like, subscribe, and let me know if there's any maps that you enjoy, or if you want to make your own map out of some sort of historic battle, go for that too. And let me know what you've done in the comments below, and I'll take a look. I can't guarantee that there'll be a video made of it, but I will definitely have a look and let you know what I think. That was one of the most enjoyable sieges that I've done, and the historical accuracy of it is so good. I'm not sure I mentioned during the video that Saladin did go to attack this particular castle, but he decided not to. So we're in an alternate history now where he decided to actually go for it and won. Excellent. Thank you guys for watching.